Just stepped inside, kicking off these heavy shoes, chasing that paper, paying off all these dues. The city's like a wind, always blowing me away, trying to find a reason just to make it through the day. My feet are dragging heavy on the cold concrete floor. I don't even recognize my face in the mirror anymore. Soul feeling empty, like a field without a tree, running for the horizon, but what's it doing for me? Every mile I travel is another mile I'm lost, chasing after shadows, never counting up the cost. High-rise windows reflecting back the gray, losing pieces of my spirit in the middle of the fray. No color, no scent, just a flower in the dust, turning gold to copper, turning iron into rust. The grind is a storm that never seems to end, looking for a break, looking for a friend. My shoulders are aching from the weight of the sky, wondering when the wind will finally pass me by. Or let the wind blow where it wants to go. I'm sinking deep where the garden starts to grow. Forget the sky, I found my place on the ground in the silence of the earth. I'm finally found. No more running, no more chasing the blue, just a steady heart and a love that is true. Sincerity is home, peace is a light. I'm staying here for the rest of the night. Cat sinks deep, yeah, holds me like a glove. This is the only kind of solid ground I love. Flick the remote, let the static fill the room. No more thorns, just a flower in its bloom. The smell of old wood and the tea on a tray, watching all the madness slowly drift away. Crumbs on my chest from a snack I barely finished, feeling all the stress and the worry diminished. Dim light flickering, casting shadows on the wall. Glad I'm finally home, glad I didn't fall. Thump of the bass coming through the floorboard, more than anything that I could ever afford. My skin feels warm under the heavy wool rug, getting all the comfort of a mother's hug. Outside the wind is howling at the glass, waiting for the seasons and the storm to pass. I got my roots down, deep into the soil, far away from the sweat and the daily toil. Oh, let the wind blow where it wants to go. I'm sinking deep where the garden starts to grow. Forget the sky, I found my place on the ground in the silence of the earth. I'm finally found. No more running, no more chasing the blue, just a steady heart and a love that is true. Sincerity is home, peace is the light. I'm staying here for the rest of the night. Just stay grounded, yeah. No more chasing that wind, man. It's all right here, earth and soul. Slow it down, just leaving the noise of town. Keys in the door, another long shift. Shoulders heavy, let the heavy bag drift. City lights outside, too loud and bright. Looking for a reason, make it through the night. Phone buzzing steady with the boss on the line. Thinking about the money, yeah, I'm doing just fine, but the chest feels tight like the walls closing in. Tired of the race that nobody can win. Feet dragging slow across the hardwood floor. Don't wanna hear the noise or the traffic no more. Just a hollow echo in a crowded room, waiting for the sun to give way to the moon. The grind is a ghost that follows me home. Even in the silence, I'm never alone. Soul feeling empty, pocket feeling small. Running up a hill just to hit a brick wall. Take a deep breath, let the world just stop. Watching every second as the minutes all drop. Oh, let the bass line wash it all away. Finally found the magic at the end of the day. Eyes getting heavy as the world turns black, putting all the pressure on a different track. Homegrown rhythm in the but the soul feels like just me and the melody floating in the blue. Finally found a version of me that is true. Sinking in the couch, yeah, the cushions feel deep. Finally in a place where the secrets I keep. Click on the lamp, let the orange glow spread. Quiet all the voices living inside my head. Reach in for the jar, yeah, the green smells sweet. Some salt on the chips, yeah, a late night treat. Smoke rising slow like a ghost in the air. No more deadlines, no more despair. Crumbs on my chest and the TV is low. Watching old movies with the vintage flow. Ice in the glass makes a crystalline sound. Feet up high, kept away from the ground. Heater hum steady in the corner of the room. Flower in the bowl, watch the spirit just bloom. Cold air biting at the window outside, but I'm warm in the bubble where I finally hide. Record player spinning with the crackle and a pop. Life is a movie and I'm letting it start. Oh, let the bass line wash it all away. Finally found the magic at the end of the day. Eyes getting heavy as the world turns black. Putting all the pressure on a different track. Homegrown rhythm in the middle of the night. Everything is heavy but the soul feels light. Just me and the melody floating in the blue. Finally found a version of me that is true. Let it fade in the quiet. No more running, just the bass drifts away. Yeah. Healing in the mist. Feeling light, feeling lit. Yeah. Clock hits the 5, but the mind's still on the run. Chasing every dollar to the heat of the sun. Shoulders feeling heavy like I'm carrying the street. Concrete rhythm under tide, dragging feet. Keys in the lock, hit a click, hit a sigh. Another gray day underneath the neon sky. Phone keeps buzzing, but I'm ghosting every call. Watching shadows dancing on the bedroom wall. Wallet on the counter and my soul feeling empty. The grind of the city started feeling like a penalty. Elevator silence, ears ringing from the noise. Lost in the machine, just another one of the boys. Throw down the jacket, let it fall on the floor. I can't take the pressure of the world anymore. Standing by the window, eyes red and bone dry. Watching all the people in the cars passing by. Breath against the glass, making clouds in the dark. Trying to find a light, trying to find a little spark. Yeah. Just trying to find a spark. Just let it go. Let the music take the weight. Turning off the noise, leaving everything to fade. Floating in the rhythm, higher than the stars. Healing all the pressure, healing all the scars. Deep breath in, watch the worries fade away. Finding my pocket in the middle of the gray. Homegrown peace, yeah, I'm finally feeling free. Just let it all go, the melody in me. Yeah, sinking in the sofa fabric, feeling soft and old. Room getting warmer, shaking off the outside cold. Dim lights flickering, amber in the glass. Watching every minute, watching every hour pass. Reach for the remote, but I leave the screen black. Feel the tension leaving from the middle of my back. Spark a little something, let the herbal scent rise. Closing both my eyelids, shutting out my tired eyes. Crumbs on my chest from a bag of salty chips. Licking off the dust, salt sitting on my lips. Bassline thumping through the speakers on the shelf. Finally got a minute just to talk to myself. Fridge humming low like a lofi drum loop. Thinking about the future while I'm sitting in the soup. Lavender candles burning down to the wick. Life was moving fast, now it's slow and it's thick. Gravity is pulling, but I'm lighter than a feather. Putting all the broken little pieces back together. Yeah, back together. Yeah, just let it go. Let the music take the weight. Turning off the noise, leaving everything to fade. Floating in the rhythm, higher than the stars. Healing all the pressure, healing all the scars. Deep breath in, watch the worries fade away. Finding my pocket in the middle of the great homegrown peace. Yeah, I'm finally feeling free. Just the universe, the melody in me. Yeah, just let it drift. No more pressure, no more noise. Just the vibe, man. Just the vibe. See you in the morning, or maybe not. Peace. Keys in the lock, 10 p.m. on the dot. Shoulders feel like stones, bodies running hot. Subway was a cage, echoes in my head. Chasing every dollar till my eyes turn red. Boss on my back, clock ticking on the wall. Feeling like a giant that's about to fall. Pavement feels hard, feet dragging on the floor. Can't remember why I'm even fighting anymore. City lights glare, screen burning through my sight. Heavy is the armor that I wore through the night. So feeling empty, like a hollow shell. Living in a rhythm that I know too well. Static on the radio, noise in the street. Concrete jungle trying to break a man's spirit. Suit and the tie, feeling like a disguise. Looking for the truth, but believing the lies. Now I close the door, leave the world outside. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Just let it breathe. Let the silence take hold, turning all the gray into a shimmer of gold. Heartbeat slowing down, floating on the sound. Finally I'm free, feet above the ground. No more rush, no more race, just a steady pace. Finding all the healing in this holy space. Homegrown vibes, keeping it light. Everything is cool, everything is right. Kick off the sneakers, toss them by the chair. Let the fan spin, cutting through the air. Couch sinks deep like a cloud made of velvet. Stress was a mountain, watch it start to melt it. Reach for the remote, channel 42. Old school cartoon, something old and new. Bag of salty chips, crumbs on my chest. This is the ritual, this is how I rest. Dim the lamp low, amber in the room. Smell of sweet incense chasing out the gloom. Crackling of a record, needle in the groove. Head nodding slow, don't even have to move. Ice in the glass, clinking like a bell. Story of my life that I'm trying to tell. Blue smoke rising, curling around the light. Painting secret patterns in the middle of the night. Phone on silent, let the world wait. Peace is the only thing on my plate, just let it breathe. Let the silence take hold, turning all the gray into a shimmer of gold. Heartbeat slowing down, floating on the sound. Finally I'm free, feet above the ground. No more rush, no more race, just a steady pace. Finding all the healing in this holy space. Homegrown vibes, keeping it light. Everything is cool, everything is right. Yeah. Just let the loop play. No clocks tonight. We good. Slow burn. Keys in the lock, metal feeling cold. Another long story, the same one told. My shoulders are heavy, carrying the weight. Wrestling with time in the hands of fate. The boss was shouting, the traffic was slow. 1,000,000 miles left, nowhere to go. My head is spinning from the noise of the street. Just dragging my shoes, dragging my feet. My wallet is thin, but the stress is thick. The clock on the wall, just a hollow tick. No time for myself, just working to sleep. And promises made that I couldn't even keep. The shadows are long on the pavement outside. Nowhere to run, nowhere left to hide. The sun goes down, the city turns gray. Just trying to survive and get through the day. My soul feels empty, a hollowed out shell. Walking the line in this concrete hell. No more pressure, no more noise. Finding the rhythm, finding the joys. Deep in the cushion, deep in the soul. Finally feeling like I'm back in control. Breathing the quiet, breathing the light. Everything's cool, everything's right. Breathing the quiet, breathing the light. Everything's cool, everything's right. Yeah. Shoes by the mat, I'm kicking them off. The air is still, no reason to cough. The sofa is waiting, it's sinking in deep. I'm miles away from the promises I keep. Grab the remote, flip to the show. Volume on low, let the colors just glow. A bag of some chips, some crumbs on my chest. Finally taking a moment to rest. Dim down the lights, let the amber remain. Watching the droplets on the window pane. Rolling a dream in the paper so thin. Letting the magic of the evening begin. The scent of the lavender, the smoke in the air. Shedding the worry, shedding the care. My phone is on silent, no calls for the night. Everything's hazy, but everything's bright. I'm lost in the melody, lost in the hum. The morning can wait, I'm glad it hasn't come. No more pressure, no more noise. Finding the rhythm, finding the joys. Deep in the cushion, deep in the soul. Finally feeling like I'm back in control. Breathing the quiet, breathing the light. Everything's cool, everything's right. Breathing the quiet, breathing the light. Everything's cool, everything's right. Yeah. Just stay right here. No need to move, man. Just the vibes in me. West Coast sunset in my mind. Drift away, drift away. Yeah. Dwelling in the quiet where the world keeps fading. Yeah. Hey, dwelling in the quiet where the world keeps fading. Yeah. Yeah, keys in the door, another day is finally done. Chasing the ghost of a setting sun. Shoulders heavy like I'm carrying lead. Too many voices inside of my head. The city was loud, the pavement was cold. Feeling like stories that already been told. Dragging my feet across the hardwood floor. Don't wanna hear about less or more. Clock on the wall, just ticking away. Selling my soul for a minimum pay. Tires too tight, I'm cutting a knot. Giving the world every ounce that I got. My phone's on silent, face down on the wood. I vanish forever if I only could. My eyes are burning from the neon glare. Breathing in nothing but polluted air. Finally back in my four-walled nest. Putting the chaos of the world to rest. Just let the rhythm take the weight off your mind. Leave all the static and the worry behind. Finding the peace in the middle of the night. Everything's heavy, but it's gonna be light. Watching the smoke as it dances so slow. Letting the seeds of the quietness grow. Homegrown vibes in a world of machines. Living a life in the spaces between. So fast velvet is pulling me in. Letting the healing process begin. I kick off the shoes, throw them near the wall. Not gonna answer if anyone calls. Reaching for something to dampen the flame. Forget my troubles, forget my own name. Grabbing a jar from the shelf on the right. Turning a spark to a small golden light. Crumbs on my chest from a bag of some chips. Cold glass of water is touching my lips. TV is flickering, volume is zero. Watching a movie, don't care for the hero. Rain on the window, a rhythmic tap. Falling asleep with the world in my lap. Dimming the lamp till the shadows are deep. Promises made that I'm trying to keep. One more breath, then I let it all out. This is what living is really about. Just let the rhythm take the weight off your mind. Leave all the static and the worry behind. Finding the peace in the middle of the night. Everything's heavy, but it's gonna be light. Watching the smoke as it dances so slow. Letting the seeds of the quietness grow. Homegrown vibes in a world of machines. Living the life in the spaces between. Just keep it spinning, yeah, in the silence. That's where you find it, burning smooth. Peace. Yeah. It's not silence, it's a living memory, floating with ghosts in a wax spun remedy. Yo, shoes on the porch, yeah, the day was long. Mind spinning circles where I don't belong. Traffic in the rain, city lights a blur. Feeling like a ghost of who I used to be, for sure. Back against the door, let the keys hit the floor. Can't take the noise of the world anymore. My shoulders feel heavy, like I'm carrying a stone. Finally in the dark, finally on my own. Wallet's looking thin, but my head's feeling full. Life's got a rhythm with a constant pull. Dragging my feet across the hardwood grain. Trying to find a way to wash away the stain of a 10-hour shift and a boss in my ear. Watching all the minutes simply disappear. My soul's feeling empty like a hollow shell. Living in a loop, yeah, I know it well. Just a cog in the wheel, just a face in the crowd. Looking for a place where the silence is loud. Oh, let the needle drop and set me free. This is the only place I'm meant to be. Homegrown vibes and the lights turn low. Watching all the memories start to glow. Heavy hearts floating on a cloud of smoke. Healing all the words that I never spoke. Just me and the ghosts in the vinyl room. Feeling my spirit finally start to move. Couch sinks deep like a velvet drape. This is the comfort that I always crave. Reaching for the glass with the ice chips small. Shadows dancing slow on the bedroom wall. Crumbs on my chest from a bag of chips. A little bit of salt on my tired lips. Light up a spark, let the amber burn. Watching how the world takes another turn. Blue smoke curling like a ghost in the air. Fading every worry, fading every care. Static of the record is a lullaby. Underneath the purple of a neon sky. My phone's on silent, let the ringer die. No one's getting through, don't even try. Just the smell of the wood and the old paper sleeves. Comforting me like the autumn leaves. Wrapped in a blanket of a bassline hum. Waiting for the morning, but it's yet to come. Oh, let the needle drop and set me free. This is the only place I'm meant to be. Homegrown vibes and the lights turn low. Watching all the memories start to glow. Heavy hearts floating on a cloud of smoke. Healing all the words that I never spoke. Just me and the ghosts in the vinyl groove. Feeling my spirit finally start to move. It's not silence, oh, it's the healing. Just spinning in the wax. Lost in the vibe of West Coast feeling. Floating with the ghost.
Yeah. Yeah.
let it ride. I ain't in a rush for nothing. Yeah, clock on the wall just keeps on ticking. My tired soul just keeps on kicking. Heavy boots dragging on the floor. I don't wanna hear that world no more. Boss on the phone, voice like a drill. Working all day just to pay a bill. Pockets feeling light, spirit feeling great. Wishing I could just float far away. City lights outside, neon and cold. Chasing a dream that's getting real low. Shoulders are tight, mind is a mess. Drowning in an ocean of daily stress. Keys in the lock, click of the door. I drop my jacket on the hardwood floor. Static in my head, noise in the street. I just need a rhythm, I just need a beat. Silence is a luxury I can't afford. Tuning out the static, cutting the cord. Let it flow, let it go, let it all drift by. Painted purple clouds in a midnight sky. No more running, no more chasing the sun. Finally home where the healing has begun. Just a melody, just the keys on the track. No looking forward, no looking back. In my chest, weight off my soul. Losing my grip, but I'm finally home. Oh, oh, oh. Sinking in the velvet of this old armchair. Leaving all my worries in the city air. Flicker the lighter, flame in the dark. Watching a little glowing orange spark. Sweet smoke rising like a slow parade. Watching all the colors of the evening fade. Reaching for the bowl, crumbs on my shirt. Salt on my tongue, healing the hurt. Records on the table spinning round and round. Lost in the ocean of a lo-fi sound. Dim amber lights, shadow on the wall. Feel like I'm flying, don't mind the fall. Phone turned over, screen staying black. Ain't no way I'm ever calling him back. Ice in the glass, a slow amber drip. Closing my eyes with a smile on my lip. Feet on the table, head in the clouds. Far from the sirens and far from the crowd. Let it flow, let it go, let it all drift by. Painting purple clouds in a midnight sky. No more running, no more chasing the sun. Finally home where the healing has begun. Just a melody, just the keys on the track. No looking forward, no looking back. Peace in my chest, weight off my soul. Losing my grip, but I'm finally home. Just drift, so slow motion. Echoes of the day. The sovereign is time, and I'm letting it slip away. It's all in the dust where my thoughts unwind. Yeah. Another day clocking out of the cage. Turning the lock, finally off the stage. Shoulders feeling heavy like I'm carrying a stone. Walking through the hallway, finally alone. The city was a jungle, noise in every street. Now I'm hearing nothing but the rhythm of my feet. Soul feeling empty, pocket full of receipts. Mind is on a loop, just looking for some sleep. Everyone wants a piece, everyone demands. I'm just trying to keep the world out of my hands. Dead eyes staring at the elevator light. Dragging all my shadows through the middle of the night. Shoes on the the carpet, keys on the shelf. Reaching for the version that I recognize as myself. Static in the brain, a hum in the chest. Searching for the corner where the ghosts go to rest. The grind is a ghost that I'm leaving at the door. I don't wanna talk about the struggle anymore. Just let it flow, let the melody rise. Freedom is the feeling when I'm closing my eyes. Deep in the rhythm where the memories play. Watching all the heavy weather wash away. It's a homegrown vibe, yeah, it's all in the air. Finding my comfort in the back of the chair. No more questions, no more demands. Just the soft music in the palms of my hands. Leather couch sinks deep, holding on to my frame. Forgot my own troubles, forgot my own name. Reach for the remote, let the blue light glow. Volume on low, let the lo-fi flow. Sweet smoke, curling like a ghost in the room. Chasing out the shadows in the leftover gloom. Ice in the glass, a little clink, a little sip. Salt on the fingers from the chips on the tip. Dust on the record player, spinning in the ring. Listening to the stories that the old souls sing. Phones on silent, screens face down. I'm the only citizen in this ghost town. Blanket on my knees, feet up on the wood. Doing absolutely nothing and it's feeling so good. Amber in the corner, a candle on the side. Watching every worry take a slow motion ride. This is the garden where the quiet things grow. High on the silence, letting everything go. Just let it flow, let the melody rise. Freedom is the feeling when I'm closing my eyes. Deep in the rhythm where the memories play. Watching all the heavy weather wash away. It's a homegrown vibe, yeah, it's all in the air. Finding my comfort in the back of the chair. No more questions, no more demands. Just the soft music in the palms of my hands. Let it flow in the shade. Safe and sound. Peace of mind found. Stay in the dust. Still here, still floating. I don't shout, I send smoke signals unspoken. Yeah, the clock on the wall is ticking way too loud. Carrying the weight of every single crowd. Shoes hit the floor, dragging like a heavy chain. Mind full of static, trying to ignore the pain. The keys in the door, a hollow silver sound. Finally away from everything that's profound. Shoulders feel stiff, like they made of stone. Glad to be back in the kingdom of my own. City lights outside, flickering the neon red. Thinking about the words that I should've never said. Boss on my back, deadlines in my chest. Soul feeling empty, longing for a little rest. Mirror on the wall shows a face I barely know. Energy is drained, running on a status low. Ties coming off, shadows stretching on the floor. Can't handle the noise of the world anymore. Just a ghost in the hallway, moving through the dark. Waiting for the silence to ignite a little spark. Let the smoke rise slow, let the world just fade. Living in the light of the peace I made. Homegrown vibes in the midnight air. Trimming off the weight of the heavy care, yeah. And let it bloom, let the soul unwind. Leaving all the pressure of the grind behind. Just a quiet room and a hazy dream. Floating like a leaf on a golden string. Koch sinks deep, catching every single bone. Swiping through the channels on a silent telephone. Ice in the glass, clinking like a silver bell. Room smells of pine and a story left to tell. Crumbs on my chest from a bag of salty chips. Bitter taste of coffee still lingering on lips. Dim yellow lamp casting shapes upon the wall. Watching as the shadows start to rise and fall. Reach for the light, I hear the flicker and the click. Watching how the blue smoke gets heavy and thick. Vinyl on the deck starts to wobble into hum. Feeling in my chest like a steady little drum. Blanket on my legs, soft against the skin. Opening the window, let the cool air in. Remote on the floor, I don't care what's on the screen. Just staring at the space where the memories have been. Eyes getting heavy, sinking in the velvet seat. Finally the world feels a little bit complete. Let the smoke rise slow, let the world just fade. Living in the light of the peace I've made. Homegrown vibes in the midnight air. Trimming off the weight of the heavy care, yeah. And let it bloom, let the soul unwind. Leaving all the pressure of the grind behind. Just a quiet room and a hazy dream. Floating like a leaf on a golden stream, yeah. Signals in the sky, yeah. Still passing by. Unspoken but it's real. Just let it drift. Fade to silence.